Have you ever thought to yourself, I wish there was a non-subjective way to know exactly when and where to enter my trades every time the entry conditions for my strategies are aligned? Instead of staring at the charts every single second looking for engulfing candles, dodgy candles, etc., why not have an indicator tell you exactly when and where to enter your trades? Well, this is where buy and sell indicators would really help, and in this video we're gonna explore up to 3 such indicators that are among the best out there. Let's get into it. So the indicator in the first place is called Alpha Trend. To add it to the chart, you just click here and type in Alpha Trend. Select this one by given. The Alpha Trend indicator is a trading tool derived from another indicator called Trend Magic. However, this indicator is far better than Trend Magic because it has additional features and modifications aimed at addressing some of the limitations of Trend Magic. The Alpha Trend indicator is super effective because it combines momentum, trend, volatility, volume, and trailing stop indicators to offer a robust all-in-one trading tool. In the input settings, the multiplier option allows us to change the multiplier of the trailing ATR value. Then the common period allows us to change the periods of the ATR, the MFI, and the RSI values used to calculate volatility, volume, and momentum respectively. The Alpha Trend indicator is made up of 4 different components. This blue line is the Alpha Trend line, and this red line is the Alpha Trend offset line, which is basically the original Alpha Trend but has been offset to the future by 2 periods. Then the space between the offset line and the Alpha Trend line is filled with these green and red backgrounds, and of course we have these buy and sell signal labels. Every time the blue line crosses above the red line, a buy signal is printed, and every time the blue line crosses below the red line, a sell signal is printed. This basically means that we don't need all of these other elements, so let's just access the settings and disable them. Now, to filter out most of the bad signals produced by this indicator, we need to add a volume confirmation indicator as well as a trend confirmation indicator. On the indicator search tab, type in market bias, this one by Professor X. Next, type in braid filter, this one by this guy. Then let's access the settings of each of these 2 indicators and modify them to suit our strategy. The market bias indicator is a really good trend confirmation tool that can also be used to identify pullbacks in the market. I did a video about it just a while back. If you want to check it out, link will be in the description. But basically how it works is when it's colored green, it's a bullish trend, and when it's colored red, it's a bearish trend. The braid filter, on the other hand, is a volume confirmation indicator. When these histogram bars are colored green, that indicates bullish volume, and when they're colored red, that indicates bearish volume. And of course, the gray color indicates a sideways market or a lack of volume in the market. Now, to use these 2 indicators to filter out the bad signals produced by the Alpha Trend, here is how we're gonna do it. For a long trade, the trend ribbon of the market bias indicator should change color from bright green to dark green to indicate a pullback in a bullish trend. After the pullback, we want a buy signal to be printed by the Alpha Trend indicator. This becomes our signal candle. Lastly, on that signal candle, we want the volume bar of the braid filter indicator to be colored green, and it should also be above this white moving average. For a short trade, this trend ribbon of the market bias indicator should change color from bright red to dark red to indicate a pullback in a bearish trend. After the pullback, we want a sell signal to be printed by the Alpha Trend indicator. This becomes our signal candle. Lastly, on that signal candle, we want the volume bar of the braid filter indicator to be colored red, and it should also be above this white moving average. So as you can see, these are really accurate signals from a buy-sell indicator that you can use in conjunction with your strategy. Next, in the second place, we have a buy-sell indicator called Qtrend. To add it to the chart, you just click here and type in Qtrend, this one by Tarasenko. According to the creator of this indicator, the Qtrend was developed with the idea of combining volatility and the relationship between the highest and lowest price points. The indicator's name, Qtrend, stands for quantitative trend, reflecting an attempt to mathematically interpret price action. We can see that this indicator also changes the bar colors to green and red depending on the trend of the market. When the trend is bullish, the bars are colored green, and when the trend is bearish, the bars are colored red. It also applies a trend line that follows the price closely while changing color according to the color of the candles. Every time the price breaks and closes above this trend line, a buy or strong buy signal is printed, and every time a candle closes below this trend line, a sell or strong sell signal is printed. Obviously, the most important part of this indicator is these buy and sell signal labels. So let's access the settings and disable some options. Now, you may be asking yourself, but how do we trade using this indicator? Well, I'm gonna tell you. But before that, if you're looking for a forex broker with some of the lowest commissions and spreads in the market, then check out Qtrend. I personally use them on a daily basis. As you can see here, this is my trading history. I mainly scalp gold. And up here, you can see that it's actually a live account. If you're like me and you love having a high leverage on your trading account, then you're in luck because Qtrend offers a maximum leverage of 1 to 500. And if that's not enough, they're also going to give you a 100% bonus for all your deposits up to $25,000. So if you deposit, say, $500, they're going to give you a bonus of $500, so you'll have $1,000 to trade with. To access the bonus as well as all the other perks, sign up to Qtrend using the link in the video description. Back to the video. Now, to trade using this indicator, we're gonna add another confirmation indicator called trend meter. Then we're gonna keep the bread filter as our volume confirmation indicator. Now, to take a long trade, the Qtrend indicator should print a buy or a strong buy signal. On that signal candle, we want to have at least 5 green dots on the trend meter to indicate a bullish trend. Lastly, the last bar of the braid filter indicator should be colored green, and it should also be above this white moving average. For short trades, it's going to be the opposite. So the Qtrend indicator should print a sell or a strong sell signal. On that signal candle, we want to have at least 5 red dots on the trend meter to indicate a bearish trend. Lastly, the last bar of the braid filter indicator should be colored red, and it should also be above this white moving average. So as you can see, this is another really accurate buy and sell indicator. If used correctly, it can help remove subjectivity when it comes to spotting trade entries. Definitely recommended. Last but not least, in the third place, we have an indicator called Super Bollinger Trend. To add it to the chart, you just click here and type in Super Bollinger, this one by Zimmerman. The Super Bollinger Trend is a trading tool that merges 2 popular indicators into one, the Bollinger Bands and the SuperTrend indicator. This gives traders a more detailed understanding of market conditions. This composite indicator considers both market volatility and trend direction, offering insights into possible trend shifts. It's based on the understanding that high volatility often corresponds to stronger price momentum, potentially resulting in new trends or the continuation of existing trends. We can see here that the indicator consists of a trend oscillator called Super Bollinger Trend, the buy and sell signal labels, and the zigzag lines. We can also see that there is an option to enable take profit, which is really good for backtesting. For a cleaner look, let's hide the zigzag lines and leave everything else at default. Every time the price breaks and closes above the trend line, it changes color from red to green to indicate a bullish trend, and a green upward arrow is printed, which is a signal to buy. Conversely, every time the price breaks and closes below the trend line, it changes color from green to red to indicate a bearish trend, and a red downward arrow is printed, which is a signal to sell. However, in order to make the most out of this indicator, let's activate the previous two filter indicators and create a simple strategy. Now, to take a long trade, the Super Bollinger Trend should print a buy signal. Next, on that signal candle, we want to have at least 5 green dots on the trend meter to indicate a bullish trend. Lastly, the last bar of the braid filter indicator should be colored green, and it should also be above this white moving average. For short trades, it's the opposite. So the Super Bollinger Trend should print a sell signal. On that signal candle, we want to have at least 5 red dots on the trend meter to indicate a bearish trend. Lastly, the last bar of the braid filter indicator should be colored red, and it should also be above the white moving average. And there you go. Those were my top 3 buy-sell indicators that can help you predict exact trade entries. The Alpha Trend, the Qtrend, and the Super Bollinger Trend, each with their unique features, provide powerful tools for your trading arsenal. Coupled with additional confirmation tools like the market bias, the braid filter, and the trend meter, these buy-sell indicators can significantly improve your trading performance. That's been it for this video. I hope you found some value. If you did, hit the like button below and consider subscribing to stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you next time.